Welcome students, it's time to get registered for classes for next year. I'm going to start off by giving you a lot of information that you need to make wise choices about the classes you're going to take next year. You've received your transcript which shows you your course history, so please take that into account on what classes you have taken before you think about which classes you still need to take. We'll start off with some information about new courses that have not been offered in West Fargo schools before. The first one is Aviation Technology. This would be a full year elective. This course will be offered at Cheyenne High School, so if you're interested in taking this class, you would have to travel on a shuttle bus over to Cheyenne for this class. Aviation Technology is dealing with the world of planes. So if your career interest is in that direction, please take a look at that class in the program of studies. Health Careers 2 is a new class that's being offered. The way that fits into our program is we have an Intro to Health Careers class, which actually the name changed to Health Careers 1. You would take that for a full year for one period, and it would be at Cheyenne High School. If you've already taken that, you can sign up for Health Careers 2. Health Careers 2 is only for one semester, and then following Health Careers 2, you could sign up for CNA. If you are not interested in taking the CNA course, you could follow Health Careers 2 with the next new course, which is called Prevention and Care of Athletic Injuries. The name tells you a lot about what that course is going to deal with. Another new course is Automated Manufacturing. This course is going to be offered at Fargo schools. We'll be busing back and forth to Fargo schools for students interested in this class. If you're familiar with 3D printers, or the idea that you would take a design in your mind, program it into a computer, and then use that program on the computer to do an automated machine that's going to cut it out, build it, 3D print it, whatever the machine is that you're working with. That's what automated manufacturing is about. If you're interested in that course, you can sign up for that. Earth Science is a science course that you could take for your third science elective or your third science credit. It's going to be offered at Cheyenne High School, and you can choose that instead of some of the other options if you're interested. Another new course is going to be is called STEM Capstone, and this is for 12th grade students only, and primarily for those students that are involved in STEM. If you're interested in this course but you're not currently in a STEM course, you may want to talk to a counselor or a principal to get more information. Art Appreciation is a brand new course from our art department. It has to do with students who are interested in art and may like creating art, but may also not be interested in creating a lot of art. This course isn't going to be about creating art as much as it is about learning about art, mostly looking back at what has been done in the world of art. Versus Art Trends, another new art class, is going to deal with current art trends, what's going on in art right now. I'll give you a hint maybe at that, and that is that Sarah Dotzenrod, one of our art teachers, recently visited an art exhibit where she went in something called a rain room, where it would rain everywhere in the room except where she was. That's an art exhibit, and it's quite different than what you would have seen in Art Appreciation. Drawing and Painting 1 is the combination of Drawing 1 and Painting 1. You might be interested in taking that. It's an intro level course. Fundamentals of Business is a new name for a course that we've had before, which was called Business Careers. Humanities is a brand new course, kind of. This course would be a combination of what we've had before, which is STEM US History and STEM English. If you're interested in this Humanities course, you would sign up for both STEM US History and STEM English for your junior year. This course will be taught back to back, so you'd go from one class to the next, and there would be a lot of interdisciplinary units that you would do combining the curriculum of U.S. History and English 3. So if that's a way of learning U.S. History or English that you're interested in, whether you're a STEM student or not, feel free to sign up for that combination. We have more honors and AP classes in West Fargo schools than any other school in the state of North Dakota. In fact, we are the leader in this state in so many ways in this area. We're very proud of the work of our teachers and students. Briefly, I want to share with you the difference between between AP and what we have also, which is called dual credit. AP works this way. You sign up for the course, you take the test, you do whatever the teacher asks you to do, and at the end of the school year, you have the option to sign up to take an AP exam. You would pay $60 to $90 for that exam. The highest score you can get on an AP exam is 5. And if you get a 3 or higher, you can submit that to your college, and they may take it for credit. They may take it for placement, choosing which classes you would take. But it's a way for you to show the college that you have taken rigorous coursework. Dual credit is similar, but it works a little bit differently. You would pay for a dual credit class up front, and it's usually $50 to $60 a credit. In which case, a dual credit course is going to cost you about $150 to $180. Then, when you're in the course and you do the assignments, you do the tests, you do the quizzes, whatever the teacher asks you to do, whatever grade you earn in that class is your high school grade, and it's also your college grade. So as you've seen on some of these slides, we have a number of these courses that are available, and they're also listed in your program of studies if you want to take a look at those there. Please pay attention to the graduation checklist in your program of studies. Make sure that you're taking the courses that you need to graduate. Sometimes courses are overlooked, and we don't want that to happen to you. Review your transcript. Make sure you're getting the courses you need. Most of our students will graduate with more than 23 credits, but it's not just about credits, it's also about making sure you have the right credits. Some special considerations that you want to think about. If you're thinking you want to take Phi Ed in the summer, don't assume that you'll get in. We sometimes have more students interested in summer PE than we can allow to take PE. There may be some situations that you have where you're forced to take PE in the summer, and those are the people that we're trying to prioritize there. So just choosing to take PE in the summer because it's something that you want to do may not be an option for you. So just keep that in mind as you're making your choices. Also, if you're interested in signing up for AP Junior English, that's great. We're excited that you want to sign up for that course. But be aware that there will be a summer reading assignment or several assignments that are attached to that course. Teachers will be able to communicate with you throughout the summer, so you should be able to complete those assignments. But each summer we do have a couple of students who do not complete those assignments. Please be aware that you will be required to complete those assignments. If you choose to take a class that's only offered at another school, like the Fargo School's Automated Manufacturing or some of the health careers or Cisco classes that are offered at Cheyenne, just be aware that you will have no study hall. The time that you spend on the bus here and there will be your study hall time. So if you're a person who needs a study hall, and that's very important to you, those courses may not be the best options for you. If that's an obstacle for you and that's a career passion that you feel you want to go into, please talk to your counselor or principal about how we can make some arrangements to work that out with you. If you're a STEM student or you're interested in becoming a STEM student, there's a STEM pathway that's being created, and there'll be more information coming out about that later. Feel free to talk to your counselor or principal if that's something that you're interested in as well. So, what other sources of information do you have about this? Well, the window is going to be open from January 27th through February 2nd. So, whatever you do today on the computer is not your final answer. You'll be able to come back and change it later. You have lots of information if you ask questions in your classes. You have lots of information you can get from your teachers of those classes. They know you pretty well. You've been with them for about a half a year in most cases. You also have the whole program of studies that's going to be available on the website, a web address that I'll give you at the end. Another piece is the career clusters that you can find in the program of studies. If you're interested in a certain career, you may want to take a glance at those pages. In fact, you might not know for sure what job you want to go into, but you might know that you kind of want to be involved in health and human services or arts and communications. And so those lists of courses that are on those pages can be very helpful for you. Your counselors may have shown this to you when they showed you your plan test results. You'll have to choose in the registration screen, you'll have to choose your school day. You'll have to choose either no period 1 or no period 8. If you choose those, we can guarantee that you won't have a class during that period. The most significant thing that you have to think about is that if you choose no period 8, you will have a class period 1, and that will prevent you from riding the bus. So if you need to ride the bus, choose no period 1. Some students will ask if they can have period 7 and 8 off. The answer is no. Some students will ask, can they have period 1 and 2 off? And the answer is no. Even if you see a schedule that has period 7 study hall and period 8 is a no period 8, you are not guaranteed to have study hall period 7, and we may shift your schedule at any time. The same thing is true if you choose no period 1 and you happen to have period 2 study hall. At any time, we may move a class into period 2. So please don't make any promises to anyone that you'll be somewhere at a certain time during period 2 or during period 7. So, I think it's time to get registered. The steps to get registered is that you're going to log into Parent Portal just like you would to check your grades. On the left-hand side, you're going to see an icon that says Class Registration. You're going to go through each category of courses, and you're going to click on the small pencil that's on the right-hand side. That will open up a window that has several course options for you, and there's a checkbox there next to each course. Check the box next to each course that you want to take. When you're finished, hit Submit at the bottom. If there's an error, it will give you an error message that there's something that you have not done correctly. Until you get enough things correct on that registration screen, it will not let you finish. Please know that if it does not let you submit fully, then you are not registered for courses for next year. If you fail to register for courses, you will be registered for courses at our choosing, not at yours. So please take the time that you need to get registered for these courses. What you'll see on this screen is you see what it's going to look like on the registration screen. The pencil icon is there on the right. Some of you may have been recommended for courses, and you'll see those at the top of the list. This is what it might look like if you've been recommended. You can see the ones over there with the road picture, recommended by Mr. Holder. You might also see some courses for which you have not met the prerequisite. Those will be at the very bottom of the list or on the very last page in that category. If you feel that this is incorrect, that you feel that you have met the prerequisite, but it's preventing you from signing up for the course, please let Mr. Holder know right away. Another consideration you need to make while registering is the alternates. This will be the last category that you'll sign up for classes. You will choose 4 boxes. You'll check 4 boxes. Some courses are full-length courses and they have 2 course numbers with them. An example would be Concert Band, Arts 205 and Arts 206. That would be 2 of your check boxes to satisfy your alternates. Alternates need to be chosen wisely. Many of you will end up in at least one of the alternates that you choose. If there are any scheduling conflicts between the electives that you choose, an alternate will automatically be used to fill your schedule. So please choose them carefully. Many students think that they did not sign up for a course, and I find out later that in fact they did sign up for the course as an alternate, but they didn't take it seriously. And now they're stuck in a course that they didn't want to take because they didn't take it seriously when they signed up for it. So, it's time for you to choose wisely